Alright guys, so this is the tutorial of the Osprey class, and I was talking to a friend, and he's got the little noises in the background, a friend in real life, so I didn't want him to have to be embarrassed by that, so. Alright, anyway. Ooh, so look how big this bridge is. Alright, anyway, so I've got 6 food places. I put a hot tub here but the amount, 86 times 2, that's about 100 and... Actually, let me get the exact measurement real quick. Yeah, so we're transporting about 172 guests. I was gonna make that floor right there. Balconies, no, I mean, food places, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that anymore, and I have some reasoning. For one, I have an outrageous amount of food places, as you can see. So, I don't think oh, I could have one of these on each chat. No, I think, maybe we should have a large pool on each side, because, but, okay, I'm debating if we should have multiple large pools, or, because I feel like this is that one thing where if I put one here, and I put one here, that's going to take up all the room. Can I put one over here? Oh, I have to delete the radums. Oh, I can't, really. Alright, we could just put it like this, though, and that takes up 10 tiles. Is it a little see, this is what I wish we had 11 right now. And people are like, yay, wide ship, but this is why it happens if you have a wide ship. Uneven measurements. So, oh no, damage. It's just my excuse to, just like, not say it. Bree, I put my pool in backwards. I like to have my pool facing this way. But you know what? Because one of these pools can fit a buttload of people, and I don't think I'm gonna add any more pools unless I absolutely, like, am out of space, and that's it. I'm also sorry for making this up into 2 tutorials, and let me explain why I did that. I actually had to go real quick, and I had to come back, so I didn't want you to be like, I might merge them by the time you see this. I don't know, well, we'll see. Alright, so, I believe a big ship like this, since they don't have any medium funnels, realistically, to match, like, just pretend one of these 4 units was 1, 2. I think that's about, I mean, look at all these generators I have down here. That's about 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah, so we have about 20 generators, and it's a big ship, and the AZ pods are massive, and the ship itself's massive, so it probably needs that extra propulsion, on a limb there. Alright, so, since I have that up there, I'm gonna place my pool walls. My friend already made his ship, except he got it done like 80 times faster than I was only on the second deck when he finished. I'm like, how? I haven't even, like, started. And he's like, yeah. And me, I'm like, but I haven't even started. And you're like, already done. Yeah, so that was that. I'm hoping on Osprey, we should be able to fit a decent amount of entertainment up there. Bars, no, we don't even have shuffleboard yet. A few hot tubs. So, I might, but where can I fit a store on Osprey? I want to have a store, because I feel like a big ship should have a store. Oh! We could put it right there. Nah. Well, we could put it right here. Or you put it over here. You can almost have them in each side, except it'd become one big store. Well, you could have it like this if you really want, but you wouldn't be able to get in your bridge, would you? If you realistically, if they would have designed this a little different, we probably could have, let's just put it like that, because I believe a big ship like this should realistically have a store, because, like, if you're building a ship, you need the store, and I'm sorry, that was the Discord noise because we were in the chat and it never left, because if I left the video ends, I have to get it upload part 3, so that's that reasoning. Alright, so let me keep it. People are like, no, it should be 10, even. Well, this is what happens when you have even. You can't center stuff perfectly. Oh, no. Oh, damage. Alright, so, let's put that there. Select that, deleted, and yeah, there's that. Alright, so, now we need to grab these again. Oh, alright, this is my first time ever building an Osprey, and I do say, it's almost at the 40-minute line, so it kind of takes as much as Pelican for me, because when you're placing the rooms, really, it doesn't, you know, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say it took me about an hour and 20 minutes, just by the time I finish this, assuming that's gonna be almost the amount of time the other one was, yeah. Alright, so on this side, we're gonna put the big ones here, and then yeah, we can put that there, because usually the NPCs magically walk around stuff anyway. Which technically means I could just bonk that up with tables, but commonly, they're not going to all be eating at the same time. So, you know what? If we're going to put it like this, let's just throw in 2 extra tables, because yet again, they can still walk through this, and realistically, I like to have aisles, because to make it accessible for me to walk through, if you get my point on that one. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do a big bar combo on the top deck. Ooh, this could be my shuffleboard deck. Because I wanted to have shuffleboard on this ship, but like I didn't want to take up the whole ship to have shuffleboard. Like I didn't want to put on the main entertainment deck, so this is, no, I mean chess. If we had shuffleboard, it would probably go in the back here. We can make this I kind of believe this looks better with grass. And you know, I said I don't like using grass, but I do think with shuffleboard I like to have it in the grass area, and that's where I would also put the upholstered tables. I could fit one right there. Well, just, you know, extra seating if someone wants to eat outside. If there's like a small group of people that want to eat outside, then they can. So that's that. We have literally, I mean, this is an outrageous amount of sandburgers, I do say. Like, I don't think I even need that many, but oh well. Realistically, I think it gives a little effect. So, I want to make my bridge now. So, alright. So, that just marks. See, I want to have monitor. Oh, okay. Let's downgrade that one back to. Let's make these back to normal console, like the screens. And what's next? Alright, let's put our monitor corner. Oh, dang it. Yeah, see, what sucks, I was hoping there would be a tile right here, yet again, because then I could place a console, and then, yeah, so that's technically that. So, that will be there. If we just had a cafeteria, again, let's add some more monitors, because I'm in the mood for monitors, and a big ship needs monitors. Technically, if you've seen a real bridge, you would see my point on this one. And it's funny, like, a big bridge like this, shockingly, it would only literally have 2 people and the whole system would be automatic. Like, literally, it looks like you could have, like, 30 people on the bridge. Like, on the Harmony of the Seas, I wanted to record it, but we couldn't, and I was realizing, I'm like, gee. Alright, so that's my bridge on here. That's, and I don't have any, oh, we could fit this right here. Because I was gonna say, I have tons of restrooms on the other decks, and I wanted to have some up here as well. For reasons I don't, if we're gonna put that there, then realistically I don't. Do we even have, oh, I have to add the windows too. I mean glass doors. Well, there probably won't be a lot of people shopping because like on the Pelican, I had a very few amount. So, pool, we have that in, at our radomes. Realistically, too, this deck is empty. I think we're gonna add more balconies. I do think this should be enough because each table holds 8. That's 16. That's 24. 30. No, 28. 32. So that's 64 with just these 16 tables, and then so we have 32. So that makes 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, and oh geez. And then we have 52, 56, 60, 64, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76. So we have 76. Doesn't look like that many, but technically we have 76 spots. So it's technically, that's half the ship's population. So, and I don't really, because by the time some people have to come from different decks, like further decks, like one might have to walk up. So by the time he gets there, and the other people just sat down with their food, by the time he gets up there, goes through the food line, that table's going to be empty. So practically I may even have too many tables. I'm really curious, and I hope I maintain my 3-star rating on this ship, and if I don't, I'm gonna have to do some sick modifying, lol. I gotta go through and add those portholes back in, but, some people, this one dude told me this kind of looks like Albatross without the, minus the, what do you call it? Oh, those, two, like, things on the top deck. I don't even know the name, but, like, those things. Technically, no. You can really realistically see the difference. I do say that right now. And plus, if just by looking at the back, you know that's different. And the bridge maybe have been shrunk down. They might have, actually they made tiles for the bridge, so I don't think so. And then, yeah, so you do see the difference. That's not Albatross design right there. So, I mean, it would have probably just been easier to go from scratch on that one. I can speak for saying that modifying a ship isn't always the best option. It kind of looks like one of those old Carnival ships, lol. Well, actually, see, and this one technically would be a really small ship in real life, but technically, this would be a pretty big ship. This is about the size of the Disney Magic. I mean, the Disney Magic has, this might even be bigger than the Disney Magic to scale-wise. Just looking at, because, yeah, see, I told you guys I had all those restrooms. Oh, I gotta go through and fix those floors. I'll do that soon. Can I put a porthole right here? Yeah. That's gonna just be a little public viewing deck. I'm gonna put a few chairs. I wanted to put a room up there, but it looks a little awkward to me, so if you would like to take that idea, go ahead. I don't really care. And yeah, so, alright, so, yeah, so there's, the ship's taking longer than Pelican now, and I did expect that, because, 2 words, bigger size. You get a bigger ship, this is what you pay. And actually, they have priced the Albatross to $3 million, not to burst anyone's bubble, because, yeah, I could get this ship, or I could literally get half of a Pelican added on to the ship for an extra $500K. So I do see the reasoning from that one, but jeez, this looks neat, though. It's just weird having this much space in there. Okay, you know what? We're closing those off. I don't want people to see wood in the cabin. That's a little ridiculous, TBH. And yes, they actually made it so you can't. You know what? Can I put like a. Ooh, I might be able to fit an extra fuel tank or something. We'll add some more food just to even it out. This is our food hold right there, and fuel and everything. I was just making sure my. Oh! No. We're not putting that there. We could put 2 small, because this would actually round us up and it wouldn't look funny either. So, should be able to get to 50K now. And I do say, this might actually, it is a lot, but it may, I can make money now. Oh, I feel bad for him, because my friend, one of my 112, oof, so that's about 224, and I was actually able to do that pretty easy mental math. Oh, he does have an Osprey, but he's like, I can't afford to decorate. Well, I kind of warned you yesterday about the price. Well, it may have been him. I warned someone about the price, like, yay. Okay, and actually, while we're on the flooring tab, let's go fix that one room I was talking about, and I wish we had lights in here, just for, like, decoration or something. Actually, while we're just right here, let's just delete that. I don't know what we're gonna, we'd add more restrooms, I guess, because, you know, that goes with the basic needs category. Which deck was it? Oh, I must have already fixed it then. Probably wasn't paying attention as I was fixing it. Alright, so now we're gonna, oof, lifeboats. Yay. Well, the ship may not have lifeboats, so if the ship sinks, they shouldn't look at me. I might put a helipad there, because, like, I don't... Technically, I did not come up with the helipad idea. One of my friends, well, Roblox friends, kind of told me about it. Not kind of, just told me about it. I'm like, ooh, good idea. I like that the thing's wide, though. Although, I like how I actually have the hot tubs, because it kind of goes along with the thing, like one, you know? Yeah, I mean, because you have 224 guests, and to get that amount on a Pelican must take a lot. Well, because I think the most on a Pelican was like 100 and something, but 130 or 40. And this ship's almost double the size. Yes, it's been here for like an hour or so. If you were poor, yeah, how are you supposed to decorate the Osprey? And yet again, the railings are still those old